Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. All right.
God keep my hand.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Eric Gordon, and it's Embiid in at the center spot. No problems knocking that one down.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Barrett. Here's the second effort. And he lays it in. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who can knock down the three, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Goes up on the baseline, and it's Maxey missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Kicks it to Quickly from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Count it. Good.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
George for three. Hurdle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Allie, thank you. For 3, Gordon nails it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 9.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 76ers in second.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
Three from Barnes. First shot won't go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. Top played in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Barnes in the post. Yep, count it.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Lowry with it, guarded by Olynyk. And here's Oubre from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. And here's Brown for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Drummond goes in. And down it goes. 2 points.
Looking fairly nimble on that drive. Once Drummond gets ahead of steam towards the bucket, get out of the way, please.
Barnes, it's good.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The 76ers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Oubre can't hit. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Abaji can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Oubre can't hit.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Abaji can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Martin. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Kenyon Martin, Jackson out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
The Sixers trailing, out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 11 points. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Brown. Maxey, that's good. He has 6.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
It's Brown on the wing. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
George, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Brown, a screen on Maxey. Takes the 3. And the basket by Agbaji. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The quick look, no good that time. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The 3 from Mitchell. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
First in points off fast breaks. And they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
And with that #1 rank in fast break points, this was a team that played with urgency. They used their speed every chance they got. They love to push it. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Agbaji. Barnes, it's good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
76ers trail by 5. Pass to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Barrett's checked in for Olynyk, and Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Mitchell. 1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's quickly with a miss. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to George. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
They get it back. Kicks it to Quickly. Brown, a screen on Maxey. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 5. Now here's Gordon. Here's the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Gordon with surgeon-like precision scoring the ball. Man, I love watching this guy work.
Here's Brown. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Barrett. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Quickly with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Brown, a screen on Martin. From deep. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 17.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor. And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Raptors.
I like their follow-through on the offense.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Barnes against Martin. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Outside Barnes. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barnes has got 21.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Toronto leading by 3. Dick with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on Gordon. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Embiid can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 9-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Changes for Toronto. Olynyk checked in for Barnes. Abaji comes in for Dick. And it's Brown in for Quickly. There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter here. Barrett can't hit. 76ers trail by 7. Martin takes it in. Over Pirtle. Second chance effort. And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Toronto making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Mitchell against Lowry from behind the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. And the Raptors lead by 8.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Barrett's got 17.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Drummond. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Toronto leading by 11. Right side, Barrett. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
They need this. That's good from Drummond. On the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
He buries it from 3.
When he finds his kind of look at the arc, Oubre can seem like it's automatic.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
A nice shot by McCain.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great team defense. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Kelly Oubre out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Council in at the small forward. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with a 3. 76ers trail by 7. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
Mitchell against Lowry. Brown, a screen on Lowry. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Brown gets a 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Boucher's checked in for Abaji. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Ali, thanks once again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
The three from Barnes. Drills it from deep. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The three, George knocks down the long J.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by George. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Brown. Here's Olynyk. The 9-footer's on the mark. And the Raptors lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. Barrett comes in for Boucher. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Mitchell. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Lowry. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3, Barrett. Rebound by the 76ers. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Oh my, turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. And Pirtle, here we go. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, gotta respect Pirtle's aggressiveness. Putting it on the floor and getting the job done on the drive, that's big time.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Lowry.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 13 feet out, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
Raptors ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 3 from Barnes. Kept alive. Inside. Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 7 assists in the game.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just a fusing defense down in the paint.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Oubre against Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Raptors.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against Philadelphia.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And Oubre comes to help. Here's Dick. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's Gordon from the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. Barrett with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed him.